What is the name of the commander of the monkey army mentioned in the Ramayana? Sita, Indra, Hanuman, or Ravana? Hanuman in Hindu mythology, the monkey commander of the monkey army. His exploits are narrated in the great Hindu Sanskrit poem the Ramayana. Which Hindu goddess is described as the inventor of spoken and written Sanskrit? Parvati, Lakshmi, Sarasvati, or Devi? Sarasvati is the Hindu goddess of knowledge, music, art, speech, wisdom, and learning. Which benevolent goddess, also called Uma, is the wife of the Hindu god Shiva? Sarasvati, Sita, Parvati, or Shakti? Parvati is also called Uma, wife of the Hindu god Shiva. Parvati is a benevolent goddess. Who is the fire god of Hinduism? Indra, Varuna, Vishnu, or Agni? Agni, the fire god of Hinduism, second only to Indra in the Vedic mythology of ancient India. He is equally the fire of the sun, of lightning, and of both the domestic and the sacrificial hearth. Which Hindu deity wears a crescent moon and the Ganges river as decorations in his hair and a garland of skulls and a serpent around his neck? Ravana, Kangra, Shiva, or Brahman? Shiva is usually depicted as white, from the ashes of corpses that are smeared on his body, with a blue neck, from holding poison in his throat. Which Hindu deity's name is translated as the Pervader? Vishnu, Shiva, Agni, or Indra? Vishnu, Sanskrit, the Pervader, one of the principal Hindu deities. Which Hindu deity is worshipped as the eighth incarnation of the Hindu god Vishnu and also as a supreme god in his own right? Krishna, Hari, Rama, or Narayana? Krishna, one of the most widely revered and most popular of all Indian divinities, is worshipped as the eighth incarnation of the Hindu god Vishnu and also as a supreme god in his own right. Which figure is the elephant-headed Hindu god of beginnings? Shiva, Ganesha, Shani, or Parvati? Ganesha, also called Ganpati, elephant-headed Hindu god of beginnings, who is traditionally worshipped before any major enterprise and is the patron of intellectuals, bankers, scribes, and authors. Which figure is the Hindu goddess of wealth and good fortune? Rithi, Parvati, Lakshmi, or Durga? Lakshmi is the Hindu goddess of wealth, prosperity, both material and spiritual, fortune, and the embodiment of beauty. She is the consort of the god Vishnu. Which Hindu deity is the personification of divine authority, the ruler of the sky realm, and the upholder of cosmic and moral law? Varuna, Agni, Brahma, or Mitra? Varuna, in the Vedic phase of Hindu mythology, the god sovereign, the personification of divine authority. Which Hindu goddess is the destroyer of evil forces? Radha, Tulsi, Ganga, or Kali? Kali is believed to be the formless energy of Shiva's demolishing forces. The couple is also often depicted dancing or in sexual union, which suggests Kali is the female counterpart to Shiva. Together they represent dynamism and the dualistic nature of the world. What is the Sanskrit word that means spirit, person, self or consciousness, and deity, and also describes the primordial being from whose body the universe was created? Vishnu, Shakti, Shiva, or Purusha? Purusha is a complex concept whose meaning evolved in Vedic and Upanishadic times. Depending on source and historical timeline, it means the cosmic being or self, consciousness, and universal principle. Which genre of Vedic text speculates about the ontological connection between humanity and the cosmos? Samhita, Upanishad, Brahmana, or Aranyaka? Upanishad is one of 4 genres of texts that together constitute each of the Vedas, the sacred scriptures of most Hindu traditions. In Sanskrit, what word, translated as self or breath, describes one of the most basic concepts in Hinduism, the universal self, identical with the eternal core of the personality that after death either transmigrates to a new life or attains release from the bonds of existence? Moksha, Atman, Brahman, or Vedanta? Atman is one of the most basic concepts in Hinduism, the universal self, identical with the eternal core of the personality that after death either transmigrates to a new life or attains release, moksha, from the bonds of existence. In the Upanishads, what is considered the supreme existence or absolute reality? Brahman, moksha, Varna, or Purohita? Brahman in the Upanishads, Indian sacred writings, the supreme existence or absolute reality. Which epic poem describes the development of Hinduism and is regarded by Hindus as both a text about moral law and a history? The Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Vedas, or the Iliad? The Mahabharata is an important source of information on the development of Hinduism between 400 BCE and 200 CE, and is regarded by Hindus as both a text about Dharma, Hindu moral law, and a history. Who is traditionally regarded as the writer of the Ramayana, an epic Hindu poem consisting of some 24,000 couplets divided into 7 books? The Iliad, Valmiki, the Vedas, or the Mahabharata? The Ramayana was composed in Sanskrit, probably not before 300 BCE, by the poet Valmiki, and in its present form consists of some 24,000 couplets divided into 7 books. What is the term for an incarnation of a deity in human or animal form? Sage, avatar, guru, or shaman? Avatar, Sanskrit in Hinduism, the incarnation of a deity in human or animal form to counteract some particular evil in the world. What is the oldest of the sacred books of Hinduism, composed in an ancient form of Sanskrit about 1500 BCE? The Rig Veda, the Upanishads, the Aranyakas, or the Brahmanas? Rig Veda is the oldest of the sacred books of Hinduism, composed in an ancient form of Sanskrit about 1500 BCE, in what is now the Punjab region of India and Pakistan. Like, comment, subscribe, see you next time.